You know, there's been a number of starts. We haven't scored a lot of runs in his outings. I thought he pitched a really, really good game. And most of the times, 2 runs, you know, you give up 2 runs in 8 innings, you're going to win the game. But tonight it wasn't meant to be.
When you look at the offense, what was Snell able to do to keep you guys quiet for 5?
You know, he was ahead in the count with this, mixing up his fastball and his changeup, and he was putting away a lot of times with his curveball. The key for him, though, I thought, was he was ahead in the count a lot. And when we did get the run early, we made him work, and he had some long counts.
Joe, it looked like there was some talking between you and the umpire in the 7th there. What was going on?
Yeah, well, you know, I got a call from down below that Cash had crossed the line, and I think he had signaled before I had announced Didi. But Teddy thought I announced Didi first before he crossed the line, so I don't think it's a reviewable play. So.
Who else? Dave.
Joe, with some of the run support that Gray's had, it seemed like it's almost overlooked how well he's actually pitched for you guys. I mean, how much is it a shock when he's going along as well and a short pitch count that winds up happening?
Yeah, I mean, he has pitched really well for us. And it's unfortunate, but over time, that's going to work out when you pitch that well because, you know, sometimes you can get in a little bit of a, you know, tough spot where you're on the short end of the sticks when it comes to runs. But over the long haul, if you pitch like that, it's going to work out really well for everyone involved.
Dan, right behind you.
I know you said before the game that Starlin wasn't much of a concern, just a rough patch. Is that still where you stand after a rough night?
Yeah, I mean, guys aren't going to go 2 for 4 every day. I mean, that's the bottom line. So he's a little bit off, but, you know, hitters are used to fighting their way through it and going back every day and working at it. So, you know, at some point in this stretch, I will give him a day, but, you know, I'll think about it.
George.
Bird's MRI, anything back there?
It basically came back normal. So, you know, we're looking at some back spasms that we'll try to get through.
Hart.
It just seemed like they were on everything the first couple innings off of Gray.
Right.
He just settle in and figure it out. Is that a guy that knows what he's doing out there?
Yeah, I think it's the guy that started making better pitches is what happened, and he started getting more in the corners and down in the zone. You look at the home run that he gave up; it was up in the zone. You know, the first hitter of the game, and then it seemed like he really found a groove and pitched extremely well.
Wally.
Joe, 2 questions. Clint Frazier hit the ball pretty good in his first 2 at-bats. What was the idea of hitting from there? Is that a straight lefty-righty thing?
Yeah, and Jacoby's been swinging extremely well. And Jacoby has really good numbers off of Hunter.
The other one was Aaron Judge, 3 strikeouts tonight. What do you see in those at-bats, especially the 2 looking strikeouts?
Yeah, well, I mean, I think they were probably pretty good pitches. I mean, you can probably see the quality of the pitch better than I can from where you are, but they look like they were really well spotted.